Hey there YouTube, it's Up to Zangle here. This is Doink the Clown. This came out, I would say April 2015 around there. I had it for a couple of months now. It's now July, so let you know how far behind things. Sometimes you're just so busy. Sometimes you just really can't get to things. Now figures from years ago haven't opened up yet, you know. That's pretty sad, and it's not like I don't want to. I like opening up my figures. I'm not one of these guys who buys and puts it away. I like opening, displaying, you know. That's the way I am. I'm not a mint on card collector, MOC. That's what they're called if you ever look at this reference. Mint on card. So I'm not one of those guys. I love opening stuff. I love displaying them. I love posing them. I love taking pics of them. You know, things like that. You know, that's just me. Anyway, this is Doink the Clown. He's famous in the WWF in the early 90s, early to mid 90s actually. You know, he's played by a few different guys. Top of my head, I can't think of the names. Matt Bourne or something like that. I can't remember all the names. You know. Anyway, yeah, this is Doink the Clown. It's a really nice figure. It's really well put together. Well painted for the most part. I mean, there are a few blemishes here and there. You know, it is Mattel. You know, not that they care. You know, I wish they would give them maybe it's a painting the tie. Maybe give it a real tie. You know, I don't know. Maybe the tie was part of the costume. Yeah, I think it was part of the costume. Shoot, I'm wrong there. Anyway, it did include 3 wigs. Great. It's off the bat. It's one of the better figures from Mattel. These are the 3 hairdos, I guess. Doink wore 3 different wigs at different points during his career. I can't remember. I think they're all the same, but you know, hey, I don't have the best memory in the world. It's typical Mattel stuff, you know. It's, you know, the points of articulation, really, you know, single joints and all that stuff. But let's just get to it. One thing that's really surprising, it's the head actually looks up pretty good, you know. Well, it actually looks down pretty good. And that's how it looks up. Never mind. Typical Mattel. Never mind. Scrap all that. You know, I was playing with it earlier. I'm like thinking to myself, that's really good head articulation, but I guess not. You know, just typical Mattel stuff. But the head is painted really well. You know, kind of knocked them for that. It actually does like have a nice mouth there. You can see a little white gets on the tongue there, but it's forgivable. You know, really nice painted. One of the better painted figures. I think Mattel hates these type of figures because they actually have to do a solid paint job. For the most part, they nailed it. You know, for the most part. As you can see throughout the figure. Now, just to remove the wigs, you just kind of like unplug it like that, you know. And there's a little peg in there, and a little hole there, so you can switch the wigs around. But this is the one I usually choose. You know, they all look the same to me. And I'm a guy, you know. They all look the same to me, you know, except they're green. That's about it. And a woman asked me a question. Yeah, they're all the same to me, you know. I'm a chauvinist pig, sure, whatever. You know, but it's well done. You know, not nice design. At least it didn't make you buy 3 figures. I'm surprised there. 3 variants, you know, go figure. So, as Mattel, everything's always the same. You know, barely any sculpt work, you know. And just, yeah, work with the paint job, you know. I would like them to add a better ab crunch. I just think this is unacceptable. Like, you know, for any character. It goes back really far, but you want characters to actually have ab crunch forward, you know. I just think that's just getting the stupid hairdo. Yeah, anyway, so the head does go left, right, up. No, it doesn't really go up. I can't believe I'm actually impressed by the head. And it's getting annoying now. I think I was putting it on the wrong. I don't know. Whatever. He looks like John Wayne Casey. Yeah, John Wayne Casey, yeah. Anyway, the arm does go 360. It does go in, out. Upper arm rotation, single joint, as you see, disappointing. So I need double joints in these things. Come on, guys, wrestling figures, you know. Wrist around and in and out. Other side has that closed fist, and this has that hand that's meant for holding things. You know, it's like when you go to the bathroom. You know what I mean, guys? Hey, you know what I mean. So anytime I can figure why they do this. Anyway, you saw the ab crunch earlier. The waist does go around, and the legs, you know. Out and out, forward, back, whatever, you know, the usual. Nothing impressive. Twist the thighs, upper thigh rotation, double joints. Those do nice double joints. I do like their double jointed knees. Really excellent. Boot rotation, really nice. I like their boot cuts also, and they have decent ankle pivots. It's not great though. They should really try to improve their ankle pivots. I mean, it gets decent range, but I just, since Hasbro does their angle pivots differently and gives more articulation. I feel like that's what Mattel should implement because it is a wrestling figure, damn it. You know, Mattel is so close to doing things so well, it's just they refuse to, like, implement double joints, you know, double jointed elbows so you can pull off, sharpshooters, scorpion deathlocks, you know. It's just by not doing the double elbows, the failure there. But that's all the figures, you know. But all in all, I'll give this figure a solid 9.5. Hey, I can push the 10, you know, nothing is really wrong. It comes loaded with hair accessories, you know, for those fashionistas out there. Damn it. I'm a guy, and I'm gonna struggle with hairdo. Who cares about hairdos, man? Anyway, guys, that's it for Doink the Clown. Maybe they'll give us Dink one day, you know, probably in some battle pack, you know, force us to buy another figure we don't need. You know, Max Moon or something like that. And yeah, for those who want to look it up, Max Moon. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Doink the Clown, excellent figure. Get it. It's not in stores anymore as of July. I've not seen them in stores for like a month now, so you may have lucked out. You know, 2015 is when they came, and I just don't see them in stores anymore. So hopefully you guys got a hand in there and gotten some. I actually got two actually because I was planning on doing the. He has this like scene in WWF. I can't remember if it's WrestleMania or SummerSlam where he did like this whole mirror thing. You see like mimes, you know. It's like that. He did like a whole mimic thing. Anyway, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. Peace. I'm out of here.